This ranked season matchup begins with a strike. Drops the anchor. Strikes out the first batter of the game. Here's Byron Buxton. Late with the swing there. Can't connect with the off-speed pitch that missed the zone. Got him. Second strikeout of the game. Here comes the walk king. Nick Kurtz holds the all-time and single-season records for walks at Wake Forest. In college, he once led the entire country in free passes. Inning over. Carlton doesn't cough any up. It was a whole lot of nothing. Roki Sasaki starting this ranked season matchup up against someone who thrives under pressure. It's a tough matchup, but the type you can absolutely win. Francisco Lindor in the box, ready to lead off the bottom of the first. Not tardy. And the 0-2. Lifted in the air to left. Churio sets underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Aaron Judge steps to the plate for the first time in this one. That one was in a galaxy far, far away. Misses the zone with a slider. Outside. Where's the fastball?
That hit him.
Ouch.
Batter, take your base.
So that puts a runner on first, and now up hoping for a less painful experience, Andy Pajes. Buxton moves under it. Brings it in. Cody Bellinger up now. That's in the dirt. Runner on first with 2 away. Misses for a ball.
Outside.
Delivers a
No,
ball.
that missed. That's a ball.
Swings and it's ripped up the middle. Base hit. Red Diamonds are sparkling. Braden Montgomery up now with 2 runners on base. Just early. Excuse me, I don't know if you knew this, but I'm kind of a big deal. Have you ever heard of the Red Diamond Club? And they take the lead. Carlos Correa up now with the bases empty thanks to the 3-run homer. In the air, out to right. Harper waiting for it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to Baltimore for this ranked season showdown. Bryce Harper ready to go. Gets the bat to it, but foul. That makes it 0-2. And the leadoff batter goes down with a strikeout. Here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swings and misses out in front. Oh, 2 is the count. Strike three, and that's 2 strikeouts in a row. Mike Piazza digs in for the first time, looking for a good read on the starter. The pitch to Piazza.
Foul ball.
Swings and lifts one to right. Montgomery on the move. Hauls it in to end the inning. 6 up. And Ryne Sandberg leads off up by 3. Foul ball. Flight path cleared. Misses with the slider.
That's the ball.
Fastball doesn't catch the zone. And it's a leadoff walk. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. Nice grab. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one. But a really nice try there. Freddie Freeman comes to the plate. Starts the at-bat with a ball.
Aqui.
Fly ball to right center. Buxton drifts under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 gone here. Francisco Lindor is the batter now. Gets under the fastball. Buxton sprinting towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Sasaki wraps it up without. Back here in a 3-run game. Matt Carpenter ready to start this inning. Have to be very careful against a hitter with this much power. Early bird special. Doesn't connect. He was late. Lifted in the air to center. Pages parked under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Jorge Polanco strolls to the plate, showing off his parallel 2 numbers. Fouled away. Now you see it, now you don't. Another strikeout. You're a natural out there. Francisco Lindor with his first trip to the plate today. Went with the change, but misses. A little out front, he swings through it. Fastball. Strike. Aaron Judge hits leadoff this frame. Good.
Wood.
A base hit. You're definitely the right person for this card. Pages comes up following the leadoff base hit from Judge. Looking back at his first at bat. That's right, he flew out to center field. Puerto Rico with a runner aboard. Hits it foul. In the air, out to center. Buxton with an easy look. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Cody Bellinger at the plate. That's the fastball. We've seen more often than not. That's a base hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Braden Montgomery comes to the plate here in ranked season. Cleared the hips early. On the ground to Jazz. There's one. Not in time at first. It's the fielder's choice. Carlos Correa at the dish with runners at the corners. And fights it off. That's a strike. Wouldn't be a bad idea to go back to the slide piece. Here's the pitch, and both runners are on the move. Stuck in a rundown, and he touches home. Montgomery at second with two down. Slider in the air. Churio settling under it. Brings it in for the third out. So we back here in the charm city of Baltimore. Steve Carlton gets another crack at this lineup as we begin a new frame. Hasn't made it easy on this lineup. They're still looking for their first base runner. Churio leading off as he swings through it for strike one. Changeup misses the zone. In the air, headed to left. Bellinger drifting under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Byron Buxton steps to the plate. Fights it away. Two strikes and no balls. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the grab for the second out. So up next to the dish, Nick Kurtz. Hitless in his first trip to the plate. Goes with the slider. His preferred pitch to open an at-bat. Someone left the oven on. Curveball, strike three, and that's the inning. Officially 12 up and 12 down. And it's still a 4-run game. Ryne Sandberg leading things off with a 4-run cushion. Well, that wasn't very nice. Lined into right center field. Chisholm drops it, recovers, and fires off a throw. Safe! And the batter reaches after the misplay. Jorge Posada in the box with a runner on first. 0 for 1. Hit into a fielder's choice his first time up. Misses the plate with pitch number 1. Runner on at first, nobody out. Crushed, and it's a no-doubter. A massive blast, and we'll never see that ball again. Lined up that pitch perfectly, and that was gone from the moment he made contact. Freddie Freeman digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Way back, and it's out of here. They've gone back to back. Francisco Lindor comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Hits it foul. That's hard hit on the line. He brings it in at the wall. So close. Next up here in the fourth, Aaron Judge. Just marking some territory. It's natural. Count runs to 1-1. Feeling for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. Andy Pajes strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Buxton with no quit. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. The Firefighters played 3 runs in the frame, and now they lead it by 7. Bryce Harper, the leadoff hitter, and playing down by 7. Count is 0-1. Bryce bashes one, headed back. He brings it in at the warning track, so close. Jazz Chisholm Jr. glides to the plate. His first at bat resulted in a strikeout. Goes with the sinker. That pitch has stayed mostly under wraps. That's foul. That's a K, and a well-earned strikeout for you. Mike Piazza shuffles into the box. Fights it off. A tad early. Just a tad. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. Posada throws to first. Throw is in time, and it's a 2-3 strikeout to end the inning. Back in a flat. Stay tuned for more DD. Cody Bellinger leads off, enjoying a nice lead. Front foot, heavy. Bellinger hits it foul. Gets under the slider. Churio hauling after it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Braden Montgomery now at the plate. Hard hit down the line and left. And that drops foul. Here comes the 0-1. Found the barrel. It's not coming back. Oriole Park can't hold this one. Home run. That makes it a multi-home run game for him. Carlos Correa strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. Now a screamer into the outfield. Gets down, base hit. That was a great piece of hitting on your part. But I still want a little credit for having faith. Ryan Sandberg at the dish with a runner on first. Gets Wood on it. And a foul ball. Takes the lead off first with one away. Fouls it with 2 strikes. Still alive at the plate. Not done yet. Smash down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Strike 3. Hey, it happens to the best of us. Jorge Posada, the next card off the deck, absolutely punished the baseball last time up. That ball is high, it is deep, and it is screaming for mercy. This one is over. Why? Because the code says the other team has had enough. Greetings. Happy you're with us. Roflo with you. It's Puerto Rico going up against Toronto. You jumped into ranked seasons. Bold. Let's see how these teams compare when it comes to online numbers. First pitch coming up. This mode gives me anxiety. Roki Sasaki on the hill and starting in ranked seasons. The high velo forces batters into quick decisions. Important to stay calm and commit to your swing. Francisco Lindor leads things off, and here we go from downtown Denver. That's a strike to lead us off in this ranked seasons clash. 0-2 the count now. And the first out of the game is a strikeout. Here we go. You always know when a red diamond card is up. Judge the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Judge waits. Sit down. That was fast. Only 3 pitches to get the strikeout. Andy Pajes struts to the plate with boosted attributes as a parallel 3 card. Here comes a pitch. Stay patient. Fly ball, right field. Ohtani under it. Hauls it in. That ends the inning. Sasaki doesn't cough any up. It was a whole lot of nothing. Corey Kluber chosen to start for the visiting team. This is where you set the tone for the entire game. No pressure, right? Braden Montgomery leads us off. Fights it foul. In the air and headed to the gap. It gets down, base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. Their first hit comes early in the game. Nick Kurtz now. He shares the Major League record for total bases in a game with 19. Going 6 for 6 with 4 homers certainly helped. Montgomery gets the lead at first. Nobody out. Starts with consecutive cutters. Swing and a miss. He was late. Pickoff move to first.
He's safe.
Back safely. Takes the lead at first. Nobody out. No appeal needed. You get the strikeout. Here's Fernando Tatis Jr. Clearly not a guy you want to allow on the bases.
Nope. That's
It's the
inside.
fastball that misses. In the air, out to left center. Pajes parked under it. Brings it in. Vladdy Jr. at the plate. He nearly won the Triple Crown in 2021. Nearly. And a foul ball. Runner takes off with a great jump.
Ball.
Posada
in there.
throw
He's
down, not in time. Runner safe. The 1-1. In for a strike, and we might see that fastball again.
Nope. Foul ball.
Here's another 1-2 pitch. Lined into the gap. Should score the run. Montgomery headed for the plate. He scores and they take the lead. And that's a 2-out double. Corey Seager comes to the plate following the go-ahead double. Goes after the cutter but misses. Fly ball to right center. Pajes makes his way to it. He's got it, and that's out number 3. The Samurai score a run in the inning. It's a one-run. Cody Bellinger leads off with his team playing from behind. Puts the slider in play. Ohtani calling for it. Makes the grab, one away. Braden Montgomery comes up for his first AB of the game. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase. Gets under the slider. And it lands for a base hit. That was all you, just pure instinct. Carlos Correa in the box with a runner on first. Snap throw. Back to first, and he's safe. The heater misses for a ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. And the throw keeps him from advancing to third. Ryne Sandberg up now with runners at first and second. Goes with the fastball for a strike. This is the target. And the righty kicks and delivers. A little high. Okay, really high. Lifted in the air to left. Montgomery with no quit. Makes the catch. Now 2 away. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Jorge Posada freshly dealt to the plate. Doesn't connect. He was late. Nah.
Nope, that's inside.
One, two, the count. Here's the pitch with both runners on the move. He scores, and they take the lead. Freddie Freeman's due up. Late with the swing there. In the air, headed to right center. Tracking into the gap. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they get a run in the... Elly De La Cruz, ready to go. Good for a strike. De La Cruz gets a hold of one. Running to the alley. Hops over the wall. That's an automatic double. Here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. making his way to the dish. An opportunity to bring Elly home here. Swing, misses the cutter. Goes back to the cutter. And we'll do it again. Pickoff move to second. Close play there. Samurai with a runner in scoring position. Pickoff attempt. Living rent-free in their head, I see. Runner takes off for third. Hung up in a rundown. And he's out on the tag. The wind of the pitch. And he went. So that's strike 3. Here's Shohei Ohtani. First pitch misses for a ball. Here comes a pitch. Cutter misses the mark. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. This one smashed down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. And the pitch. Connects and hammers one to center. Pajes making his way towards it. Squeezes it. That's the third out. We've played two. We'll be back before you can. Welcome back to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. Francisco Lindor steps in the box to start the third. He struck out swinging first time up. The 0-1. Lindor gets a piece to it. Belts one deep. Good hang time. Coors Field can't contain it. It's gone for a home run. And they take the lead. Aaron Judge comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Fastball connects. Ohtani drifts under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And one away in the top of the third. So up next to the dish, Andy Pajes. Flied out his first time up. Cranks one deep. Tatis hustling. That's got extra bases written all over it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Gotta love watching Andy Pajes swing it. Cody Bellinger steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. Aiming for a different stadium. Bellinger blasts one foul. On the ground to Jazz. 2 gone now. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. Tries to hold up, and they say the bat went around. The Samurai have allowed a pair of runs to score this frame. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. They play 2 runs in the frame. Mike Piazza leads things off and down by 2. Ripped on the ground to third. Sends it to first. Piazza retired. Braden Montgomery in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. That's the fastball. Been his favorite weapon today. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. Fires to first on the run.
He's out.
Montgomery grounds out. Nick Kurtz digs in. Ground ball hit to Freeman. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. Down in order they go. Welcome back to this Diamond Dynasty matchup, the mode where you could get paired up against a real pro ball player. I'm calling out Juan Soto right now. Juan, the stakes, my contract versus yours. Fouled away. Hard hit down the line and left, but that's a foul ball. Correa waits. Keeps it going. Still alive at the plate. Fires a fastball, but misses the zone. Swung on and lifted to right. Heading for the chalk. Puts it away for the out. Stepping up, Ryne Sandberg, a player whose glove, bat, and speed spoke volumes about his talent. One of the greatest second basemen in history. A 2-run gap on the scoreboard. Swing and a miss. He was late. Ground ball to the left side. Slides for the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Jorge Posada comes to the plate as a parallel 4 card. I know you put a lot of work in to get the P4 status, so good job. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Back at the track. Reaches over the fence and steals a homer. An absolute gem ends the frame, and I'm sure. Welcome back. It's a two-run game. Fernando Tatis Jr. gets us going this inning. Infield on their toes. Gotta get the ball to first quickly against this speed. It's the cutter again, and the count is 0-2. Ball with the cutter missing the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next card off the deck. Doubled homer run in his first AB. Splash. Vladdy Jr. ready. One ball and two strikes, the count. Hammers one deep. Gonna need a ladder. Into the bleachers and gone. A home run. And now it's just a one-run game as they cut into the deficit. Corey Seager comes to the plate now as the tying run following the homer. And the 1-0. Spoils it. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in, and there's two away. Ellie De La Cruz steps in now. He doubled in his first at bat. Attacks the slur. Sandberg drifting under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Denver for this ranked showdown. Freddie Freeman steps in the box to start the fifth. Swing and a line drive into right field. That gets down for a base hit. Nothing fancy. That's just the reliability of a red diamond shining through. Lindor comes up following the leadoff base hit from Freddie Freeman. That's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. On the ground, hit to Ellie. Flips it for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Aaron Judge at the dish with nobody on after the defense handled business. No. Goes back to the four-seamer. Swings, puts it on the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. Out with room to spare. Back here in a one-run game, Jazz Chisholm Jr. gets us going in this frame. His first at bat resulted in a strikeout. 0-1 to start. Doesn't connect. He was late. And it's a strikeout for the leadoff hitter. Shohei Ohtani steps in. Starts with the ball. Ohtani ready. Goes back to the sinker. Out of the zone. Outside. Not sneaking the heater by Shohei. Rips one for a single, and now he's aboard. Mike Piazza at the dish with a runner on first. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Misses the zone with the cutter. Snap throw to first. Tries to get back and safe. Ohtani, the runner at first with one out. Can't secure it. Round second on his way to third. Don't stress. Nobody is perfect. Now at the plate, Braden Montgomery. Starts with a strike. Cole Carrick comes in as the pinch runner. Throws to first. Gotta be faster than that to catch you. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. A pitch out, but no action on the bases. Here's the 1-1. Hard ground ball to first. Goes to second for one. Return throw to first. Got it. Andy Pajes, his leadoff this inning. And that's a base hit. Hits like that are just second nature for you out there. Cody Bellinger strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Firefighters, runner at first. Just early. Runs the count to 1-2. Goes with the fastball, but misses. And strike three, up to 4 strikeouts now. Braden Montgomery up next to the dish. Swung on and lifted to center. Tatis camps under it. Brings it in, and 2 away. Puts the splitter in play. Ohtani right there for it. Hauls it in. Play made, and that ends the inning. That wraps up. Nick Kurt bats first as we start the bottom of the 6th. This is exciting. They're giving the mound to a member of the Egg Hunt series, Tyler Rogers. Nick Kurtz fouls away the first offering. The count is 0-2. This is the zone for a ball. Ripped on the ground to second. Leadoff hitter retired in the 6th. And now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Late with the swing there. That makes it 0-2. Not done yet. Strike 3. The rating didn't intimidate you there. And now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fouled away. 1-1 the count.
Ball 1.
Smacks one deep. It's not coming back. Track, wall, and gone. Vladdy Jr. strikes with a home run. Corey Seager comes to the plate now as the go-ahead run following the homer. Gets a piece. Fastball off the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Freeman glamping under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. They score a run. Welcome back to Coors Field. Roki Sasaki back on the mound in the 7th. Ryne Sandberg in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Gets a piece to it. Drilled on a perfect swing. The ball soaring high, and it's leaving the park. A massive swing and a big moment. You just weren't going to be denied in that spot, were you? Aaron Ashby handed the rock out of the bullpen. The Samurai make the change following the home run. to the dungeon. And hook foul. Pitchers ahead, 1-2. In the air, headed to left. Montgomery gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. And one gone. Freddie Freeman comes to the plate with a parallel 2 boost. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. Fastball in the air. Guerrero moves under it. Makes the catch. And now 2 away. Next up here in the 7th, Francisco Lindor. This card has one of the best power ratings in the game facing lefties. 0-1 the count. Goes back to the slider. Swing, and here's another drive. Going back, and it's gone. A multi-homer performance, and that one had no chance of staying in the yard. Way out of here. Aaron Judge steps to the box following the rocket from the award series card. 0 for 3. He's flied out, he's grounded out, and he is struck out. No balls and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3, inning over. Ellie De La Cruz at the plate, leading things off in the bottom of the 7th. He lays one down, but it kicks foul. 0-1, the pitch.
Hey!
Strikes out the first batter he sees in this one. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now, an all-star talent with a personality to match. Bunting, and it's in the air, and that's a foul ball. The 0-1. Doesn't lay one down, instead pops it up. Makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani, 2 Tops Now series cards battling here. Creamy. The pitch to Shohei. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, inning over. That was as easy as. Andy Pajes leads off, leading by 2. So they turn to the righty out of the pen, Tyler Rogers. We're looking at a member of the Egg Hunt series. Andy Pajes at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 strikes and no balls. Fly ball to left. Montgomery settles under it, squeezes it, 1 away in the top of the 8th. Cody Bellinger in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. Misses the plate with the fastball. Out in front and foul. Fouls off the sinking fastball to stay alive. Gets under the fastball. Ohtani running at top speed. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Next to hit, Braden Montgomery. Straight back off the bat. That's ripped to right, down the line. And it's a foul ball. Puerto Rico, 2 down, nobody on. Strike 3, and they go down in order. Cole Carey leads the... He's off in the bottom of the 8th. Lays down a bunt to the right side. The underhand flip, and safe.
He's good.
Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort. Braden Montgomery in the box with a runner on first. Runner on the go to second, trying to make a big play. And out. They deny the stolen base in a huge spot. 1-0 on the way. Starts fastball, fastball. Pitcher with the advantage now at 1-2. Another strikeout. You're making this look really easy. Next to the plate, Nick Kurtz. DiNetto. That's strike 2, and a pitch that you could throw again here. Triple-digit fastball, but it's off the plate. There's the gas once again. Fouls it with 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3, inning over. More to come in the world of DD after this. Back here in Denver, Carlos Correa leads off the top of the 9th. Now an unlikely choice as they intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Ryan Sandberg at the dish with a runner on first. Here's the pitch, and the runner goes for second, going for the sac bunt. Toss with the glove, nicely done for the out. Now at the... Jorge Posada. So here's the new arm on the hill, the righty, Joan Duran. He's going to try his best to strand that runner at second. Jorge Posada in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Snag for the out. Great catch on the line drive. In the box, Freddie Freeman. Ripped on a line to center. That's a base hit. Correa around third. And he scores. And they lead by 3. Francisco Lindor next to hit after the RBI single. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Pumps a fastball but misses the plate. Check swing, no appeal. It's the sweeper that misses. Now it's a full count. Hits it hard to second. Jazz tosses to first. That's out number 3. Final frame, and you should be feeling good right about now. The scoreboard has your back, and just 3 outs away from a Diamond Dynasty win. And the pitch. Trying to bunt his way on. Underhands it. Got him.
He's out.
Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. ready to hit. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. Count is 0-1. Pure heat. That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. 1 out to go at Coors Field. Ground ball hit to Lindor. Sprawls out, but the ball pops loose. Safe at first, despite the effort just getting to that ball. Ellie Dela Cruz comes to the plate here in the 9th. Samurai with a runner at first. That can't be fun to catch. Still breathing. Lifted in the air to right center. Montgomery waiting on it. The final out is made, and they do something that is not easy to do. Win a game in ranked season. I applaud you. Well done. I make this mode look a lot harder than you do.